Welcome to Tech Bytes and News, your daily roundup of articles featured in Hacker News. Today, we're diving into a fascinating legal document. Apple Inc.'s emergency motion for a stay in a case against Google. It's a complex situation, but we'll break it down. The core issue is Apple's appeal of the court's denial of their intervention in the case.
So Apple wasn't initially a party to the lawsuit against Google, but they want to be? Why's that?
Exactly. The lawsuit involves allegations against Google, and Apple feels their interests are directly impacted by the potential remedies. Specifically, the plaintiffs proposed a remedy that would prohibit any contract between Google and Apple in which there would be anything exchanged of value. That's a pretty big deal for Apple.
A decade-long ban on any kind of deal? That sounds incredibly disruptive. So they tried to intervene, got denied, and now they're appealing that denial?
Precisely. They're arguing that the court's denial of their intervention will cause them irreparable harm. They won't be able to participate in the remedies phase, potentially missing out on crucial opportunities to defend their interests. They're worried about being left out in the cold while a remedy specifically targeting them is implemented.
Makes sense. But what are their chances of winning this appeal? The document mentions 4 factors courts consider when deciding on a stay pending appeal.
Right. The document lays out the 4 factors. Likelihood of success on appeal, likelihood of irreparable harm without a stay, harm to others if the stay is granted, and the public interest. Apple argues they have a strong case on all 4. They claim their intervention motion was timely, and the proposed remedy directly harms them. They also argue that a delay is outweighed by the need for a fully developed record that includes their perspective.
Interesting. But the plaintiffs oppose the stay, right? What's their argument?
The document mentions that the plaintiffs oppose the stay and any expedited review. They also seem to be challenging even the limited participation Apple was initially granted, questioning the admissibility of Apple's proposed affidavits. This adds another layer of complexity.
So it's a battle on multiple fronts. Apple is not only fighting for intervention, but also to ensure their limited participation isn't undermined. This is a high-stakes legal battle with significant implications for the tech industry.
Absolutely. The outcome will have a major impact on the competitive dynamics of the search market and Apple's ability to negotiate with Google. The document also highlights the procedural issue created by Apple's notice of appeal, which divested the district court of control over aspects of the case involved in the appeal. This adds another layer of legal maneuvering.
It's a fascinating case study in legal strategy and the complexities of antitrust litigation. The document clearly shows Apple's determination to protect its interests, and the urgency of their request for a stay is palpable.
Indeed. And the request for expedited consideration underscores the high stakes involved. We'll be following this case closely. Thanks for joining us on Tech Bytes and News. We hope you found this discussion insightful. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.